Hi. Um, Today I think I'm going to talk about self-confidence and your self-worth, and maybe you'll get something out of this. No one deserves to be put down. No one deserves to have to listen about what's wrong about them. You are you. You are the best you can be, and you don't have to be this picture perfect model that society has told you that you have to be. You don't have to plaster makeup on your face every day. You don't have to curl your hair, straighten your hair, or whatever you have to do to make it that model perfect or just perfect hairstyle that you think you need. You don't have to dress super tight clothes, over tight clothes. You do whatever is comfortable for you. And if that's a skirt and high heels or sweatpants and some slippers, then that's what you do. You know? Just it's not right. It's not something that you feel like you need to do, you know? Just because these models are taking diet pills or they're not eating, they're doing some kind of drug, they're smoking, whatever they're doing to be that small, or maybe they were born that way. You don't have to be that small. You can be a big girl and still be very beautiful. You can weigh 200 pounds and still look like a twig. It's all how your body is designed. My best friend, she's the same weight as I am. We're both about 230 pounds. But our body types are so different, We're the same height, everything. It's just we carry the same weight a different way. And some girls don't seem to understand that your muscle, it does weigh more than fat. But all they see is that number on that scale. That number doesn't define you. That number is a restriction on you. It's a limit put there by society to try to get you down. And why would you let them do that? You're stronger than anything in this world. You're beautiful, and I know you're smart, and you're funny, caring, loving, compassionate. You're passionate about whatever you do. You sacrifice everything in your life to make others happy. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you're none of those things. But you still don't deserve any criticism on your body. You still don't have to put yourself down. You're your worst enemy and your worst critic. But you're also your own best friend. And the best complimenter you'll ever have. And some people, they need their family and friends to help them realize that. But when you realize it, it's better. People can tell you 1,000 times a day, oh, you're beautiful, you're pretty, you're gorgeous, look at that body, or something like that, and you still don't feel good about yourself. You still hate yourself, and you look in the mirror and you say, I hate this person. I don't even know this person. And it took me a long time to realize that I was doing that to myself. I couldn't look in the mirror without having this look of disgust on my face. I couldn't go to the store in a pair of shorts and a tank top without thinking somebody's going to look at me. They're going to think I'm too fat for these clothes, and they're going to judge me. Even though the clothes, they were loose. They weren't tight-fitting at all. They were form-fitting, but that was to show my shape, and my grandparents had bought me the clothes. Sometimes you just have to look at it as, what do you feel comfortable in? But you don't ever need to lose your self-worth. It's one of those things that nobody can ever take away from you. They can, but it's something that as long as you're confident in it, they can't take it away. Your self-confidence is so beautiful, and it's out of this world. Just your smile can brighten somebody else's day, and you'll never know unless they tell you. I know a lot of my friends, they tell me all the time that one of my best qualities is my smile, and I hated it. Hated it. Like, I had this little tooth that, slides in, and this little piece goes right up like a little Elvis thing, and I hated it for the longest time. But my friends always told me that even though I was hurting inside with all my problems, I never told anyone. And nobody ever knew, because I would smile every day because it hurt me to see my friends not smiling. And I would do anything to put a smile on their face and make them happy. And by making them happy, I made myself happy. And it's taken me a long time, since probably about the 7th grade, and I'm now a sophomore in college. And I'm still not all the way comfortable with my body, and that's okay. Nobody expects me to, you know? Nobody is rushing me. Nobody's telling me, well, you should feel comfortable about yourself. Like, hell no. You can't tell me how to feel. And nobody should tell you how to feel, or how to look, or how to dress, or anything. And I don't know what your religious preference is. You could, you could believe, you could not believe, you could be 5 different religions all at one. That's your thing. Go for it, But whatever you believe in, you best know that you were created for a purpose, and that purpose was to be beautiful. You're supposed to enchant somebody's life. And if you don't believe in that, that's fine. You still enchant somebody's life some way. I mean, somebody out there likes you, don't they? I'm sure you have at least one friend. And if not, then I'll be your friend. Everybody deserves at least one friend. And you deserve to have somebody compliment you or tell you, hey, maybe you don't look so good in that. But I'm not going to criticize you for it. I'm just going to tell you, maybe you shouldn't go outside in that, Everybody deserves that. Just know that you're more precious than all the jewels in the world. And you're more beautiful than the clearest and purest diamond on this earth. I had this one rabbi tell me one time that I was a diamond. And I just kind of looked at him and told him he was crazy because I didn't feel like a diamond. And he asked me if I knew where diamonds came from, and I told him no. Because as much of a science nerd I am, I didn't really care about where jewels came from. And diamonds come from in the dirt, in case those of you that don't know. And it's like a carbon. It's a carbonated thing. And it's dusty, and it's muddy, and it's all under the earth. I know that they mine for diamonds, but sometimes you're just like, what? But they get these diamonds, and they have to get them to come out of the ground. And sometimes they're not cut yet, They're not ever cut. They come in all different shapes and sizes, and they're still precious to people. People still want them. People still buy them. They, it's a constant thing. People buy them for engagement rings, bridal rings, your promise rings, everything. And in the process of the diamond, what happens is you get cleaned, and you get cut, and you get dressed, and, all this big old process, long chemical process to help this diamond. And in the end, you have this great piece of a stone, And to think that it started off in the ground looking ugly. And for some of us, that may be puberty. Some of us, that just may be, that's just how you feel, or that's how you feel you look like. You feel like maybe on the outside I'm this big crusty piece of rock, and it's gross, and I hate it. But you're actually this beautiful, shining, clear diamond. And that's the best thing you could ever be. And just being you. You are that diamond. And I hope that, maybe you take something away from this. I just woke up and decided to make this. And if it doesn't help, okay, tell me about it. And tell me how I can make it better. If it does help you, please tell me. I'm going to try to make these inspirational videos. It was great talking to you guys. Bye-bye.